Yo, what's up guys? My name is MJ, and today we're going to be making the most expensive drift build in Forza Horizon 5, so subscribe and let's get into it. Alright, so if we head to our car collection and we sort it by value, we go all the way to the highest value car. It's going to be the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR from 1955, worth 143 million credits. So let's hop in and make this thing into a sick drift build. Let's get it. Upgrades and tuning, custom upgrades. Do we need an engine swap it? Probably. I think this is the do we 2JZ swap it? Yeah, we're 2JZ swapping it. The most expensive car in Forza. I think that's the racing 3-liter inline-six turbo, right? That's the 2JZ, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll throw that on there. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll put that as well. Whoa, drift tire compound. I already have drift tires on this thing? Did I, like, try to make this into a drift build before? Oh, you know what? You know what happened? There's no way I bought this from the auto show. I probably bought it from the auction house, and someone already put drift tires on it. Like the person who put it up in the auction house. We're making the stock wheels 21 inches. Because that looks insane. I don't think we want any more width. Or, you know, the Supra engine kind of makes a lot of power. We are going to put the full width. Not going to change the wheel design or anything. Just going to keep it the stock ones because, you know, the stock wheels on the most expensive car in Forza are probably in real life the most expensive wheels that you can put on this car. So yeah. There's brakes, drift suspension, anti-roll. Come on. This takes so long, bruh. Wait, what did that roll cage actually do? Ooh. That's pretty neat. It adds the little bars like behind your seat. Weight reduction, yup. Alright, and now time to max out this engine. If it is the 2JZ, it'll be 1270 horsepower. If it's not the 2JZ, then it'll be not quite as much. Let's see. It was the 2JZ, I was right. So, oh my god, this car weighs nothing. 1,848 pounds with almost 1,300 horsepower. Worth 104,000. To actually put, you know, the upgrades on the car. But that's absolutely nothing compared to the $143 million that this car is worth. But let's start the drift build, shall we? And of course, boys, the share code will be at the bottom of the screen, so you don't have to follow along. Unless you want to follow along, then you can go right ahead. But the gearing, we cannot change until we actually test the car, so we're going to skip that for now. Alignment, we're going to keep it -5 in the front, and -0.5 in the rear. Or, it kind of has a lot of power. Maybe -1 would be alright for the rear. Anti-roll, we're going to make it completely soft. There we go. As you do for a drift build. Springs, same thing. We're going to make this a crazy drift build. This thing's going to have no grip going in a straight line. There we go. Rebound. This doesn't really matter. We're just going to put it like 3.5. Why not? We'll do 3.5. 3.5. Aero. Okay. So for the aero, we generally don't want a lot of downforce because obviously we don't want a lot of grip in the car. But for the front, we're going to give it a little bit more grip so the car turns in a little bit better. But in the rear end, we're going to want a little bit less grip. Diff all the way up. All the way down, the brake doesn't really matter. Actually, braking balance, we want to put it towards the rear because it actually puts it towards the front. Because it's backwards for some reason in Forza. And that looks like a completed drift tune other than the gearing. So let's apply it and test out this car, why don't we? Wait, first we gotta check out the liveries. Hang on. What do we have here? Oh, the Golf, that's pretty cool. Vanta... What? Is that actually Vanta Black? Hang on. How do you make a Vanta Black livery? Is it actually Vanta Black? Oh my god, it is! That is so dark! Hang on. Look at this! How do you make this? How do you get this color in Forza? That's crazy. I don't know if we really want to do a Vanta Black. I'm thinking about that Golf livery. Pretty sure we're going to toss the Golf livery on there. There we go. Nothing left to do other than test out this car and try to get 1,000,000 points on the 4-mile-long drift zone. See if we can do it. Oh yeah, I got the creeper head on as well. Almost forgot. You know what? Let me turn on clutch as well, and then we will test this thing out. Steering wheel also on simulation. Anti-lock on. Alright, that's my settings for drifting, if any of you guys were wondering. I do like to keep on the anti-lock brakes. Okay, the gears need to be way longer. Way longer. Let me just put it at 310. Let's see, how does this feel? Oh, it slides nicely. It slides very smoothly. A little bit outside there. More focus on the gear ratios now, and I think I want 4th gear a little bit longer, but let me test 3rd. Third, I think I want a little bit longer as well. Yeah, okay. 4th, we're gonna make 0.9. 3rd, we're gonna make 1.25. And that should be pretty perfect for the gear ratio. So now, what we're gonna try to do is get 1,000,000 points on this 4-mile-long drift zone. We do this on every single drift build video, if you guys have seen any of my drift build videos in the past. But yeah, it's this 4-mile-long drift zone. Alright, we're gonna attempt to get 1,000,000 points on the downhill, first try in this car. I've never drifted this car before, I literally just made the build. So no practice with it. If we get 1,000,000 points first try, then it's a good drift build. If we don't, then I suck. I don't know. But yeah, starting the drift build, or drift zone, right now. Oh, we got right up to the guardrail there, but we didn't hit it. That was pretty cool. Try to do it again. This is a very, very controllable drift build. This is pretty good. Because it weighs like nothing. Oh my god. You remember, it weighs like 1,800 pounds, so it's going to be very easy to control. At 200,000 points. Trying to get as much speed and angle as possible in these drift zones. 360. Somehow we didn't lose our streak there. Somehow we didn't, like, stop our drift zone points. I don't know how. Not sure how we're still going with this drift zone, but we just lost a lot of points there. We gotta make that up. So now I really gotta lock in. I think there, I was a little bit too locked in on the commentary, and not locked in enough on the actual drifting, so we spun out. Alright, but 2.4 miles left at like 430k. We want to be at 500k at the 2-mile point. So, let's see if we're actually on pace. Alright, 500k points. Oh, we still have 2.1 miles to go. We are still on pace. I'm not even on the road. What am I doing? Good thing it still counts that. So it really didn't matter. Okay. Ooh, we got really close to the guardrail there. And at the end, that was a really cool line. Let's keep it going. No more mistakes. Come on. We're onto the really fast section. You gotta have a lot of speed for this part. So we're gonna floor it. Not bad, not bad. Double apex. Not bad. Not a bad line. Okay, after this run, I think we're gonna make a couple more tweaks to the tune, and then we'll call it a video. As long as I actually hit the 1,000,000, but I'm pretty sure I'll hit the 1,000,000. We're like well on pace for it. Straight through that guardrail. Oh god, and the... Ooh, wow. Alright, but we're at 1,000,000 points right now. We might get 1.1 million first try. Yeah, easy 1,000,000 points, even though we messed up like pretty badly earlier in the run. Literally almost spun out again there, but almost 1.09 million points right there on the first try on the downhill with this car. But we do want to make a couple of adjustments to the tune. I think I'm going to change the arrow. Put the rear more in the middle. The front. Actually, the front was fine. The front was actually perfect. We're just going to give the rear a little bit more grip. Gearing, we're gonna make 4th gear a little bit shorter, maybe 0.97, and that should be a perfectly dialed in drift tune right there. But yeah, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.